Hello, my name is Allie and I'm an engineering intern at Ceratech, and today we're going to be talking about creating 2D mesh collectors in SimCenter Nastran. So right now I'm in the modeling application and I need to switch to pre-post. So I'm going to click the application tab and the pre-post icon. Great, it says pre-post. I'm in the correct application. Now I'm going to select new FEM and simulation, and I should see this window. Awesome. So I want to make sure the create idealized part is checked. And in this bodies to use, I'm going to change that to select, and I'm going to select which bodies I want to look at and analyze. And then I'm going to select OK. Awesome. Now in this solution dialog box, I'm going to select create solution. And I can change any settings here if I wanted to, and I can select OK. Excellent. Now if we look in this simulation file view dropdown, we can see all the different files. Let's widen this column. You can see we have our CAD, our idealized file, our FEM file, and our sim file. Great. Next, let's enter our idealized part file. So we'll click on that. We can click OK. And nice, we can see our idealized file. We're going to select promote. And in this promote body dialog box, we'll select our body and select OK. Great. The idealized part cannot be modified without promoting or wavelinking it, which is why we needed to use this promote tool. Next, we want to create a material record. So we need to navigate to the FEM file. Okay, we can exit out of this information box. Great. We're going to go to Manage Materials. And now we can either select a material, but in this case, I would like to make a new material for this slightly offset piece here that's not on the list. So I'm going to select right click on ABS, select copy, and now I have this isotropic material window where I can create a new material, where I can name it whatever I want, and then change the elastic constants and the stress strain related properties. So let me go ahead and do that now. So now that I've confirmed the name and the properties are correct, I'll click OK. Wonderful. Now in this Manage Materials dialog box, I should see the new material I just created. And I can select Close. So now I want to create the 2D mesh collector for this part of this component. So I'm going to go to Mesh Collector in this FEM file right here. And then I'll select 2D element family. And then I'll set the collector type. Thin shell is fine, and I can set properties in create physical, which is this icon next to shell property. It'll open this dialog box, and I can change these settings as I wish. So here I'd like to change the name to Silicon Grip. And I'm going to change material 1 to the material I just created. Great. Default thickness. In default thickness, I'm going to type in 0.1. I'm going to select OK. And then I'll see this mesh collector dialog box. I would like the name to be silicon grip. And this was OK. Great. Now, if I look at this 2D collectors dropdown, I can see that mesh collector I just created. Next, I can change the color of this mesh collector. If I right-click Silicon Grip and click Edit Display, I can change its color to whatever I wish and click OK. Excellent. So now I can drag my mesh to this mesh collector and it will inherit those properties. But first I need a 2D mesh, which I will create right now, and there will be an additional video you can watch on creating 2D meshes. Okay, I've created my 2D meshes, one for this grip portion and one in green, this cup portion, and right now the 2D mesh for the grip is under the silicone grip mesh collector and inherits those properties. So if I moved that mesh to the thin shell mesh collector and clicked apply defaults, then it would take on the properties of that mesh collector. So I can use these mesh collectors or folders to assign material properties and color and display properties and whatnot to different parts of my mesh for this body. So this is backwards. I'm going to add that back to the silicon grip. Click apply defaults. Back to thin shell, apply. Great. And that concludes this demonstration on creating 2D mesh collectors in SimCenter Nastran. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for checking out our channel. If you like what you saw, make sure to like and subscribe down below so you don't miss out on any new videos. Follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter for the latest engineering news and information. And to see all of our upcoming events, please visit our website at ceratech.com/events.